Hi, Cody McLaren here, MSU Extension, Chippewa, Luce, and Mackinac Counties, Community Nutrition Instructor. I'm just here at our local workout facility, and I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to distinguish between light, moderate, and vigorous physical activity. And it's called the talk test. So, as you can see right now, I'm walking around currently, and that's because I'm demonstrating light exercise. So this includes walking the dog, walking around your house doing chores, cleaning up, anything that just you're up and moving around, but you're really not putting a ton of effort towards it. We also call these ADLs, or activities of daily living, which includes most of light exercise. With light activity, as you can see right now, with the talk test especially, I don't have really any problem communicating any ideas or conversation right now. I could sit and tell you a story, talk to you about stuff, tell you jokes, really no big deal. And this is the way that most people exercise. It's not a big deal, it burns a lot of calories, it's very good for you, but I can carry on a conversation just about as long as I need to. And that's a great way to tell that you're doing light exercise. A couple good benefits of doing light exercise are that since it's kind of low intensity, your recovery time should be very little to none. You should be able to do this almost any day of the week. You can do it multiple times a day if you'd like, and you shouldn't find too many problems recovering, soreness, things like that. One of the main downsides of light activity though, which is another reason that we really need to or should do moderate and vigorous exercise, is that you don't get the cardiovascular benefits that you do with moderate or exercise or vigorous exercise that really helps to combat heart problems, heart disease, and many, many future ailments. All right, we're gonna use the battle ropes and see if we can't break into moderate exercise. Right now, I'm in light. I can easily talk to you. Let's see if we can't get our heart rate up, our breathing rate up, our respiratory rate up. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when you break into moderate exercise. All right, as you can see, I've started breathing a little heavier, and I'm having trouble talking to you in full sentences. That's a dead giveaway that you branched off into moderate exercise. All right, this time we're gonna try for vigorous intensity exercise. All I'm gonna do is speed up exactly what I was doing for moderate. They both come into play very easily, and you should both get you pretty tired out. So you'll notice I can hardly talk at all. And that's the difference between moderate and vigorous. In vigorous, you should barely be able to talk at all because you're gonna be struggling to catch your breath. You're gonna be sweating hard, you're gonna be breathing hard, and you're gonna be working hard. I'm already starting to come back down into moderate, which is why I can almost get out a full sentence now. But that's vigorous activity. So if we do plenty of light exercise, why would we ever want to do moderate or vigorous? Well, there's a couple important things that happen when you go into moderate and vigorous exercise. One is you actually start to condition and change your heart and your lungs. As we all know, the heart is the most important muscle in the body. So you want a strong heart. To have a strong heart, it needs to get worked out. And to work out your heart, you need to do things that you normally probably wouldn't do in daily life. So get your heart rate up, get elevated, get breathing hard. That will work your heart harder than it normally works. So a couple things to remember. Low intensity exercise, you'll be able to talk very easily, full sentences, tell stories. The duration of it really doesn't matter. If you don't break through that intensity where you start breathing harder, respiratory rate goes up, you're probably gonna stay in light activity. Stuff you do every day, we call them daily activities. They're great for you, but you need those moderate and vigorous. So, a key to the moderate. You break into moderate activity, your respiratory rate's gonna start going up. So you're probably not gonna be able to talk very well. You're not gonna be able to tell stories very well. You might be able to get out some short sentences, short sayings, and then you break into Vigorous. So Vigorous is kind of like the all-out thing. You might be able to head nod, say a couple words. You should be breathing very heavy, working very hard, and get you going. Those are basically the 3 different intensities, and the easiest way to tell how you're in every single one of them.